everyone, how you doing today, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving you a manga review or manga talk of My Hero Academia chapter 289. Now before I get on with the video, if you like things like anime, games, manga, TV shows, movies, etc., like this video and also subscribe to my channel because you are awesome, and also click the notification bell so you get notified when you're going to see more of this again or other stuff that I do. So yeah, stay tuned. So anyway, let's get on with the video, and I'm going to do this a little different, and I know I've said that before, but this time I'm really going to do it different. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what happened in the chapter, and I'm going to give you my thoughts for the rest of the video. So what this chapter was is that Nejire and Ida were trying to get to where Deku, Todoroki, and Bakugo and everybody else were, and they were talking about the whole situation and trying to get over there. And also this was a continuation of the confrontation that happened in the last chapter between Ochako and Himiko Toga. So pretty much what happened in this chapter was that Nejire, Ida go all the way to meet Deku and Todoroki. Bakugo, Giganto Mashia shows up. Also Toga, Ochako had their battle. Well, I'll say it's more of a scuffle, and Toga has a whole conversation with Ochako about why she is who she is and what's her reasoning behind it. Straight off the bat, with Nejire and Ida talking about them going to go over to meet Shigaraki, they were talking about how they need flying heroes, and it makes sense because Shigaraki, you know, decays everything. And it was weird that Ida was going, because even Nejire was like, come on man, they need flying heroes, why are you here, you're gonna get decayed. And Ida, what I like about why Ida is going is the fact that he has that need to protect Todoroki and Deku and even his classmates in general, but mainly Todoroki and Deku, based off the fact that the Stain battle happened and he went out of control with his quirk, well not his quirk, his reasoning, and they stopped him. So pretty much I feel like that's his character, that's going to be his character for the whole story, is he's going to be the moral guy. Like, because of that moment, he's always going to be that person that tells people, listen, you need restraint, you need restriction, if something is going south we need to go, call someone bigger, this that. Like, that's who Ida is, and I can't really complain about that because that shows development and growth of his character. Also, I like the fact that Nejire is coming into fold, because we forget that Mirio is out of commission, so Nejire is the #1 hero at UA technically, so it's about time that she had a chance to shine and actually do some stuff. Like, I hate to be harsh on it all, but let's be real here. She hasn't really done much, so she needs to do some stuff. And the fact that she's going to do it now, and even the fact when she came in and met Shigaraki, the first thing she did was attack, and a really big attack. Like, when I first saw that, I was like, who the hell is this? And then I saw some spirals, and I was like, oh, right, Nejire. And yeah, so the fact she did a really big attack Shigaraki straight up, she's on it from the get-go. I love that. Like, I love that. And I hope we get some development for Nejire. I mean, this really isn't the arc to develop. Well, it could be the arc to develop her, because it's the arc to develop everybody. So she doesn't really need that much development in this arc, in all honesty, but I'd love to see some growth compared to where she was in the overhaul arc. So I just want to see her do some stuff, man. So before I get on with the rest of that, let's talk about the conversation between Himiko Toga and Uraraka. So what it was is basically them having a scuffle. It wasn't really a fight, because if it was a fight, I feel like Toga would have won, because Toga did not fight back one bit, like one bit at all. In fact, right, Toga throughout the whole conversation was genuinely having a conversation with Uraraka the whole time, like the whole time. If you look back at it, I don't think she was ever scared or worried. She was pretty calm, like she knew what she was doing. She just had a simple conversation with what she calls Uraraka, her so-called friend. During this whole conversation, I like the fact that Toga's just telling her, all right, this is who I am. Like, I'm a person that gets excited from blood. People tell me that that's weird. The last lady told me that she felt sorry for me and she tried to kill me, so I killed her back and I used your quirk. And she was just talking like you know, she was thinking that, you know how girls have conversations and they just like talk about stuff. That's genuinely what I think she was thinking in that moment. But unfortunately, Uraraka looked at it differently. She looked at it as a hero fighting a villain. She was thinking like, why are you telling me this? Like, are you just a villain that likes to gloat about your victories and your bloodbaths? Bro, what are you trying to get out of this? How dare you? Like, you know what I mean? That's the mode she's in, and I can't blame her, because you're a hero fighting a villain. Like, let's be real here. But like, during this whole conversation, I did feel bad for Toga, even though I can't feel bad for Toga because she's a killer. Like, let's be real, she's killed people. Even she was saying that she can't control her urge to remove as much blood as possible from a person, from especially the people she likes, and that people look down on her and all that. Like, that's basically where she's coming from. Like, she's saying like, she just can't do it. That's just who she is, and that's the thing. Uraraka just doesn't get that. And then one interesting moment is that the Deku's plushie that he gave Uraraka in Christmas, that comes out. So it actually was a plot device. All right, I just thought it was just there just cause, but yeah, it looks like it was an actual plot device. So when they picked it up, they're talking about love and stuff, and it was really interesting that Toga actually knew that Uraraka liked Deku all the way back in the pro license arc. Like, I did not think she would think about it or care, but it seemed like she actually did know all that time. And one thing that she says is that, oh, so we're alike, we both like Deku. And this is where it's a bit weird for me, because from what I understood about Toga's, relationship, or how she feels about Deku, right, is that I thought that she, at first I thought she loved Deku, but then I thought maybe it was just more of an infatuation because he's bloodied and bruised, especially how she likes blood. So maybe that's why she likes Deku on the same level as she likes Ochako and Stain. I thought that was the type of she has, but it seems like no, she actually has romantic feelings for Deku, which is, I didn't expect that, I'm not gonna lie. I thought maybe Jin might be her romantic interest, but alright, cool. We're going on with Deku. The fact that she even brings it up and says that, oh, look, I thought we could be like girls and talk about this and have fun. She's basically still a normal high school girl, so she thought she could just have a normal life-ish, normalish type of experience while talking to Uraraka about the boy they like and just bond and all that. It's not possible. And that's why when she leaves, that's why I think she cried, because she's just thinking, well, she got her answer. She can't be friends with him, and she's going to be shunned by society. So yeah, I think she's gonna be in F them kids mode. That's it. With Uraraka's side, she was looking at her as a villain, and obviously the whole relationship with her, Deku and Toga, she doesn't want to she just wants to leave it. She's moving on to the fact that she's just a villain. I need to take you down. She keeps on telling her, listen, I will take you down. You need to reflect on your actions. You have done something bad. And she doesn't try to understand where Toga's coming from, even though what Toga's done is bad. Uraraka's doing the right thing. Let's be real. She's doing the right thing. It's just that she needs to, but what Toga wants is for her to understand her situation, and that's just not happening. So it's a really interesting dynamic. Even though I wanted more of a fight, there's one point I need to get onto, but I wanted more of a fight, and we didn't really get that, but I can't really complain, because now I feel like this relationship between Himiko, Toga and Uraraka, it's going to be building more and more in the future, and we're going to get something pretty spectacular in the future, so I can't really complain too much about it. The point I needed to make, Uraraka, right, her wires are actually extensions of her zero gravity quirk, which is so dope. I loved it. When I read it, I was like, oh, that's so cool. And I really rate Horikoshi for doing that. We were all wondering, what are these wires for? Why does Uraraka have these wires? Is she just trying to copy Deku? Maybe she's trying to turn into Spider-Man as well. But no, extensions of zero gravity, that is cool. And this leads me on to my theory, right? Because earlier, I think about a year ago, I had this theory in my head whereby I thought, all right, if Uraraka has the zero gravity quirk, maybe she might get a quirk awakening of, wait for it, telekinesis. Hear me out. It might sound crazy, right? It might sound crazy, but I feel like it's a possibility, because you see how Toga, her quirk, you thought it was just changing into other people, but now it extended to using the quirk of the person. And funnily enough, she even told Uraraka that she used her quirk to kill people, and yeah, I can see why Uraraka was not happy about that. So coming back to this, right? Maybe Uraraka's quirk awakening will be that she doesn't need to touch surfaces in order for her to use her quirk, that maybe she could start, I don't know, touching particles or some type of vectors or something in order for her to touch objects. Yeah, it will make her super OP and broken, but let's be real here. Her love interest is probably the most broken character in the whole series, as much as it makes sense, obviously, but he is broken, right? So it makes sense that she would be maybe not as broken, but coming towards that brokenness level. What am I saying? Basically being ridiculously strong, because I don't want her to be the damsel in distress. I want her to be a capable hero, a really strong hero, but she likes a stronger one. Like, you know what I mean? So I hope that's where it leads to. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I think that would be super cool development if she ends up being that strong of a character. But anyway, let me know if I'm waffling about this theory, or let me know if you like it or you have any other ones. But anyway, back to the review. Finally, the chapter ended on something we've been waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks, and we finally got it. Gigantomachia and the League of Villains are with Shigaraki. Hallelujah. Like, oh man, I'm so happy, especially with the final shots of all the heroes there. Well, not all of them. The heroes, Nejire and Ida, Deku, Endeavor, Todoroki, and then the shots of the villains was Gigantomachia and, oh man, Dabi. Oh, we're getting a confrontation, guys. We're getting the Dabi Toya Todoroki confrontation. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Come on, it's coming. Like, that, why else would he be in that panel? Why didn't you get compress in it? So yeah, I'm so hyped for the next couple chapters. And what do you guys think is going to happen in the next chapter? I feel like I will not be surprised if we go all the way back to the PLF base. I would not be surprised one bit, but I don't see the point that much anymore. So I feel like what could happen is that Toya and Endeavor, Todoroki, let's start talking. And Shigaraki, I think, might be calmed down maybe. And I don't know what they're going to do with Giganto, because how do you beat Gigantomachia? Thank you very much for watching, by the way. What are your theories and thoughts of 289 and the future of MHA? Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Also, like this video because you're awesome. Click the notification bell as well for more. I do this a lot. Well, I do this every week by MHA, but I'm going to be talking about other stuff today and tomorrow. Mandalorian and stuff to do with Crunchyroll is coming up soon. So anyway, thank you very much for watching again. Have a great day. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye.